I'm gonna tell you guys about ADHD because everything that you hear, it's all stigma. It's all bullshit. Couple disclaimers real quick. Sorry if you hear music in the background. Some neighbor is blasting their fucking music so loud. My professional light isn't working. I know I look super shiny. I haven't slept in forever. I don't think you guys understand. I've been up since 2 a.m. And the night before, I was up since like, I don't even know. I'm going delirious. I don't think you guys get it. I am going delirious. So I don't care that I don't look my best. And this is why we do the fucking podcasts. I wish I would go down a little bit more though. Like, maybe back up a little bit. Like, give myself some more stardom speed. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry guys, it's like a natural reaction at this point. Okay. ADHD. What does that stand for? Attentive I don't really give but the most important word that I like to think about is the H. The H. They got rid of ADD and they just have an ADHD now, which is a load of crap because a majority of people who have ADD do not have the hyperactivity, and that is what the H stands for, and that's all you need to know. Something about attention deficit disorder. There we go. Attention deficit disorder. There we go. Cool. Bang. We got that under control. Hence why so many people don't get diagnosed, because there's this one way we think of ADHD, and it's usually a boy bouncing off his rockers and younger when and then they're like, oh, he can't sit still. Oh, ADHD. So there was this professor I was watching, and don't remember his name, don't remember it, but if you research the 7 different forms of ADHD, he says there's like a potential 8th one, but there's 7 different categories that your brain can really be wired. And he was looking at it underneath of a brain examiner thing. I'm not medical. I don't understand medical terms. I don't care, quite frankly. I care more about what I observe. I'm smart. I'm not book smart. I am not book smart because ADD. I cannot sit there and stare at a textbook. It does not matter how long I am staring at that textbook. It does not matter how hard I try or how many times I reread that book. It is going to go over my head a million times. If I am in a lecture hall and I have to sit there for 3 hours and listen to this person give a monotone ass speech about something I could give 2 fucks about, it does not matter what I do. I'm not gonna learn it. I'm not going to learn it. Mad respect to people who can. It's getting hot in here. Okay, so take off all your clothes. Okay. I still want it lower. I'm not happy. I'm not content. And I'm going to keep thinking about it. I'm going to keep thinking, I want this lower until it's lower. And I kind of like my hair to braid, but I kind of feeling... Oh, this is a perfect example of someone with an ADD brain. Wow. And I'm not on medication anymore because they were lacking medication, and then I just kept on being like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. I'll get medication. Never happened. So I'm this aloof little butterfly right now. Ooh, you looking good, Bethany. Don't even worry about it. You always look good. You are a 10 out of 10 every day of the week. Okay, baby girl? Every day is a great day, and even the bad days, life's too short to give a fuck anyways. And that's how I feel about life. ADD. Yeah. So this dude's been studying it because like a lot of people in his life have it or whatever. But he was like, it's kind of funny how you're supposed to go to a therapist and they're supposed to know all this textbook bullshit information without actually living it. Anyways. And they're supposed to just know your brain better than you know your brain, which I really get pissed off about that, because I truly don't think there is anyone out there who knows my brain as well as I know my brain. I have written, I think, 16 books now. I'm not even joking. 16 notebooks, halfway through my 17th, full of me dissecting my thought patterns. I know me. You're not gonna tell me who I am. I know me. And quite frankly, it's very hard to get a therapist who's not stuck in the Matrix world and is like, do you know what would be like really good for you? If you like got a 9-to-5 job and maybe you did this and that. Like, no, that would not be good for me. Do you think I would be happy? No. I'm gonna do what I'm passionate about. Okay, I'm gonna make it work. Actually, but I don't have to make it work. It will naturally work out for me. It will naturally flow to me, because if it's meant for me, there's nothing I can do to fuck it up. And I just gotta take a leap of faith and know that the universe is gonna catch me wherever the fuck I land, because that's how it works. That is how it works. And I refuse any negativity and maybe I'm crazy. I don't doubt that, actually. I don't doubt that, but I think there is a reason why crazy people are crazy. And quite frankly, it is because they know something that the normal people don't. And they just understand. They understand that vibe. You know, because the crazy people are always right. Think about every horror movie you've ever watched. They're like in a mental health hospital getting drugged up by the actual crazy people, because like that's not how you handle mental health at all. You don't just drug a person up. Like, do you really think that's gonna work? You're just gonna numb them out and send them back into the Matrix world? No, the whole Matrix world is the problem, not the fucking. We've gotten so distracted from who we actually are. Everything is just a lie, and it's so hard to just be alive. There's so much negative energy all around us every second of every day. I want to be able to go to a goddamn grocery store without people going, like, what, Becky? What did I do to you now? What can you possibly be pissed about me now? I'm existing. Oh, are you mad because I'm pretty? Are you mad because your man looked at me? I don't want your man anyway. If he's looking at me, he's a piece of shit. Ew, get that way. I think you deserve better. Stop looking at me. What, are my clothes not fitting? What is wrong with you? Just shut up. I'm so sick of people. Like, people are great. I love people so much, and I feel for them, and I'm just so sick of all the projections, and I project things onto, actually, maybe I do subconsciously project things onto people, but I don't even know, you know? This was supposed to be, I started this video and I was like, I have a plan, and I'm gonna do it my way, okay? My way or the highway. And I'm gonna talk about this, and it's gonna make so much sense, and it's gonna be a fucking win, because what do you do, Bethany? You win. You always win, okay? Okay? You're a winner. You are a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. And even if you are a loser and you fail a million times, you don't stop. Why? Because eventually, one of these times, you're gonna win. That's how I feel about that. Now you guys know how I feel about that. And whatever the fuck I was talking about, because I don't really remember at this point. I need water. Actually, I need a drink, but I'm not gonna do that on camera. That is the thing too. I am more sober when I'm not sober. Like, I can speak more coherently and more focused and more philosophical and more confident than when I'm straight. And when I'm straight, people are like, oh, are you on something? No. Stop asking. I'm so tired. I wasn't lying when I said I'm going into delirium. But I'm happy too. Like, I'm genuinely joyous. This is normal for me. This is a normal everyday thing. Oh, you beautiful little angel. Thank you. Thanks, Bethany. My number one cheerleader. Okay. Back to the ADD. Yeah. So anyways, when you scan your brain, people who have ADD, their brain pattern, it actually shows up. It shows up. And he was talking about it, he was like talking to this one girl who very clearly had it, and he was like, can I just scan your brain? Can I just scan your brain? And her brain was actually wired differently. And he was like, see? Like, there was nothing ever wrong with you. It was just your brain is not wired for... Everyone thinks that there's one way to do things, that they have to wake up, go to college, they were handed these life cards, and so that's just the card that they were dealt, and they can't do anything else. They can't go outside the lines. They can't be this. They have to fit in with this. They have to do that. They have to... Dude, and the school education system, you have to understand the reason why it was put in place. I think it was like some Eisenhower or something. Eisenhower? I don't know, some dude, but I think it originated in like Russians and Portuguese, or I don't know, some country was dominating another country, and they wanted to convert that generation into their ways. But they were like, the parents are too old. They've grown up, they have their beliefs, and for adults it's a lot harder to mold their brains because they're pretty set in stone. But we can mold the next generation, and in one generation, all of our problems decimate. So they offered this free education. It's just so great. It's so good. It's so innocent. We're giving you free education. Aw, you guys are so lucky. Be happy. And the parents were like, oh yay, free education. Please let my kid go away because I need a break. And so they basically, throughout their childhood, all the way until the time they graduated, they are programming this child into being the perfect worker with all the perfect Russian or Portuguese ways, whatever the fuck country it was. Don't care, don't give a fuck. Yeah. And so they created these perfect little mold soldiers. And then in America, what happened, I think it was Eisenhower. I could be wrong, but I believe it was Eisenhower. He was like, I need workers, and they have to have some sort of education to work my machines or whatever. He was evil, culty, brain plotting. He was like, I want to give them education without making them too smart, and I want to suck up all their time so they have no free thinking and shame them enough into thinking this is what is best for them. They can't have anything better. This is all that life has to have options. And because if you give a kid too much knowledge, they're unstoppable and they're scary and they're a force to be reckoned with. But you don't give them enough knowledge, and honestly, they'd probably be happier, to be honest. Like, imagine if you were just walk through life completely ignorant to all societal norms and expectations, and you just ate the fruit that you found, and you love yourself no matter what because you never even heard of a mirror, and you're like, bruh, I'm just like a chilling animal naked in the survival, and it's really fun. I love it. Oh my god. Like you can't tell me that wouldn't not be cool. That'd be so cool. I honestly think cavemen were onto something. Hear me out. But that's just a theory. Bethany's theory. Anyways, yeah, so basically the American education system is meant to keep you imprisoned. It's meant to keep you depressed and sad, and anytime you have creativity, they get a big red pen and they're like, fuck you. Oh, you want to think outside the lines? Okay, my phone ran out of storage, and it most definitely will again. But, so let's try to make this quick. So, yeah, I mean, think about it. The school system is so depressing. And you go there, and everyone's mean. Everyone's just mean. And you might be like, Bethany, that's probably because you're mean. I really don't think I was that mean, to be honest. Maybe I was. Maybe I'm crazy and I was like actually the most awful human being ever and I didn't realize it. But I wasn't trying to be. Anyways, yeah, and then they compare yourselves, and if you don't follow all their rules, which I don't follow rules, I don't understand rules, and if I ask you why something is the way it is, do not tell me because I said so, because they're the rules. That's the dumbest reason ever. If I told you to jump off a cliff because it's the rules, would you jump off a cliff because it's the rules? No. Dumbasses. All of them, I swear, bro. Oh, I see what it is. I get it now. Okay, anyways. But yeah, and I don't know, they compare you to each other, and it's just sad. It's so sad. I hated school. It felt like prison every single day. And you cannot tell me that other people don't feel the same way, because why the fuck is there literal 14-year-olds doing coke in the school bathrooms? That shouldn't be happening. Oh my God, why does everyone have a dab pen and they're getting high every second of every single day? They literally don't even feel the pens anymore. They become the vapes, basically. Oh, and yeah, I did just like pick my nose a little bit. You know what? It itched. Eat shit. So, dude, they will literally be getting high in class. In class, too. And the teachers don't know. Or honestly, I think they've given up. I literally think they've given up. And they would walk in and they'd just be like, and we'd be like, and they just tell you you're gonna be a failure in life because you can't follow their formula. But anyways, there's lots of different types of ADHD. And one of them is where you tell yourself you're gonna do it a lot, and you're not actually lazy. You're quite creative when you're doing something you're passionate about, even if it may sound strange and weird and everyone tells you you can't do it and make a career out of it. You start doing it and you're just so involved and you have a brilliant creative mind and it's so cool, but everyone craps on you. Sorry, you don't have any passions. Yeah, and if you have to be forced to do these mundane tasks that make no sense to you, you feel so bad about doing it. So you tell yourself you're gonna do it, you stare at it for an hour, you can't do it, so you're in your own mind. You'd rather sit on the couch and literally do nothing, or suddenly every single other option becomes a million times more fascinating to you, like cleaning your room and discovering something you lost 20 years ago. I'm not even 20 years old. But yeah, or another one is actually really reckless behavior. When I got kicked out of my house, I could have been like, oh, we're gonna be really smart and responsible. I was like, no. I'm gonna blow all of my savings on a plane ticket to go to Florida, and there I am going to walk around, hang out with homeless people. It's quite a fun time, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Spend the night with someone I just met. That one wasn't homeless. Yeah, I ended up on a yacht too. That was really cool. I'm gonna join a cult. I joined kind of like a cult. I really do think that shit was like low-key kind of culty, but that's besides the point. That's a story for another day. And I could have died. Something really terrible could have happened. I survived. I was fine. That's just the beginning. My life is just one long series of me seemingly failing in almost every regard to life. Yeah, I was supposed to be an EMT. I was having the worst year of my life. I couldn't focus on school if my life depended on it. And it did, theoretically. Failed that miserably. And I think I would have been a damn good EMT. I really do. Because I had the character for it. And when I went on my clinicals, everyone loved me, dude. Everyone fucking loved me. They were like, you are going to be a great... But I couldn't pass those damn fucking tests. And I know, try again. But honestly, it's not really what I wanted to do. Because I really saw the mental health that it led to. But I was passionate about it. I liked saving people. But I thought I could save people in a different way. So I was going to do that. I was going to do that instead. But, yeah. I don't know. Or you can have like a sensitivity to clothes. I noticed that. I actually cut off tags. Like sometimes like I feel it so much. And apparently that's like a thing. That's a thing, having certain sensitivities. Just weird, being super aloof. Intrusive thoughts. It's a coping mechanism. Sometimes ADHD is genetic, but a lot of times it's a coping mechanism that we develop as kids because life enjoys to beat the shit out of you. But I think, you know, you can handle it. You can handle it. If life kicks the shit out of you, it's because you're the only one who can handle that shit being kicked at you. I believe that. I really do. So own it and understand that you can't change it. You can't compare yourself or your life to anyone else's because it's not ever going to work. That's not your life. I'm sorry. That's just not your life. But you can still live a good life. You can still do incredible things because, you know, my reckless behavior has actually landed me into really incredible positions. So, and meeting really incredible people. So I don't hate who I am. I think that's the biggest problem in society is society likes to train people whose brains are just slightly different. And they like to just jam all of them. It's frustrating. I'm frustrated, clearly. You're frustrated. I'm frustrated. We're all frustrated here. I don't even think this video proved what ADHD is, but if you resonate with me, oh, baby girl. Oh, baby girl. I hate to tell you this. Actually, no, like ADD is a superpower. If you stop shaming yourself and you learn how to go with the flow and use it for your benefit, but also heightened emotions and like you're more likely to get depressed and anxious and it's just like this really, it's like this tumbling little roller that just keeps going. Yeah, so that was my video. I have no idea if this made sense, but I think me just existing is a demonstration. So, and I'm not hyperactive. I'm really not. Like I could lay in one position for 7 hours and be okay. And I'd just be like, you get the point.